I believe this trailer has been on and off my bench since February. Something like that, early February. Obviously I haven't been working on it steady, but it does have a ton of hours in it. But I think it's done now. Pretty much, finally. Got a little brain door in the back there. It's going to have a lot of lights in it, this one. With a really long flap mount fender slash whatever you want to call them is on this thing. It's going to have lights all down the side. Really long mud flaps on the back, which looks nice. I like that. This tarp here has been giving me fits all day. I've been in the shop since 8:30 this morning. I stopped for half an hour lunch, so yeah, it's got some more hours in it today, and all of it was already built. It's been super frustrating to try and get this thing to go in and out smoothly. Wants to hang up on the cables, the bows do, and it was seriously pissing me off. But I only thought about smashing the whole thing a couple of times, so that's unusual for me. Usually I'm super patient with this stuff, but it was taxing. So anyway, I think maybe I have it figured out now. It doesn't necessarily go out super pretty or anything, but I've wound it in and out about 10 times and it hasn't hung up, so this ought to be the time that it hangs up, I guess. Camera's on. Camera's on, pressure's on. Anyway, that's how she looks. Seems to go in and out, not too bad now. What I've used for cable is beading wire, like from, like a craft store or whatever. So I had some other small stainless cable that's actually for a downrigger for sports fishing, but it was too stiff. So this seems to work okay now, but what I ended up having to do was I started out with really small holes in the bows, and that would bind. Then I drilled a little bit larger holes in the bows, and that would bind. Then I went up to even larger holes, and then what would happen is the bows would just fall over all the time, and then they'd bind. So I ended up drilling them out about as big as I was brave enough to, and I put little bushings in each one, little plastic tubes, every one of these damn things, and now it slides okay. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty top secret parts there. I ended up using a WD-40 straw, so don't tell anybody my secrets. Anyhow, it seemed like it works okay now, thankfully. Like I say, it was really starting to stress me out here. Getting more gray hair, but anyway, it's all good now, I think, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully these cables keep going back and forth and whatnot. If gives you grief tie, you shouldn't have too much trouble locating some more anyways. Like I say, it's just from the craft store, so I think it was like $5 for 40 feet of it or something. So anyway, it's not too bad. Looks sort of like a trailer now, and that's a good thing. So let's see if I can get it to go all the way out one more time. 2 times in a row on video. Do you think it's possible? Probably not. You see, it used to, like, anytime it would go out a little bit twisted like this, it would bind up right away when it was metal on the cable. This cable actually has like a rubber coating on it, so a plastic coating, so which isn't all that great, but it does help with some traction on the pulleys. So anyway, it's a fine looking piece, and I'm very happy that it's pretty much all done now, except for building some sort of a shipping container for it, shipping box or whatever, and that sort of thing. So she's a beauty. You're gonna have one large job to tear all this thing apart and polish it, but it's gonna look awesome, Ty, when you get it done, I hope. So be one of a kind, and yeah, beautiful. Thanks for watching.